Yes, guys, yes, people, welcome back to Light Talks Football and welcome to your match reaction for Chelsea 3, Aston Villa nil. Chelsea have finally ended their winless one against Aston Villa in the Premier League, and Chelsea have finally beaten Aston Villa at Stamford Bridge for the first time since Tuchel when we beat them 3-0 at Stamford Bridge in 2021. Honestly, it was absolutely amazing. And we just need to win this game because, as I mentioned before in my preview yesterday, Villa aren't in a great form. In the last 7 games, they have 0 wins, 4 draws, and 3 defeats. Now in this game, they have no wins in 8. So Una Emery is under some serious pressure. Of course, I don't want now. Listen, if the fans think they want him side, then they are stupid because from Steven Gerrard all the way down to Una Emery, your team is in the Champions League. So don't forget that. Because aren't in a great one of form, but the season is not over yet. But yeah, in terms of Chelsea, we've won. We kept a clean sheet for the first time, I believe, since the West Ham game when we beat them 3-0. You know, we could have had the chance here of finishing in second for now because Arsenal have destroyed West Ham by 5 goals to 2. If we'd have made the score line 4-0 or maybe more, we could have been in second. But listen, we're on the same point, same goal difference. But Arsenal letter begins with A, our one begins in C. So that's why the alphabetical order is changed, and that's why in third place. But listen, man, 25 points out of 39, it's not that bad. I mean, you think about it, yeah, we still lost 2 Premier League games this season. Liverpool away and Man City at home. And both those games, they were difficult because Man City went down the 4P and Liverpool this season are the best team in Europe. So those are the two teams that we still have lost. But other than that, we're in a good position. Of course, Liverpool have got Man City straight later today. So listen, as a Chelsea fan, man, I would love Man City to win because like I keep saying, I don't think we're in the title race. But listen, imagine, yeah, if Chelsea are 6 points by Liverpool, then people will be asking, are Chelsea I think Chelsea might be in the title race. That's what the Warrior fans think. But for me, I don't think so. But listen, I think Liverpool are going to beat Man City because it's at Anfield, but anything can happen, man. But listen, we just have to wait and see. But let me not waste any more time and let me just give you guys my thoughts and feelings on Chelsea getting that 3-0 win. So obviously we're going to start with the lineup. So in goal we have Sanchez. Well, I knew straight away he's going to start, but I feel like I'm going to give him a bit of praise, but that'll be later on. In terms of right back, Gusto was back, but he's on the bench. So we saw the likes of Caicedo right back. I had a bit, I had a bit of a question about that, but we have seen Caicedo did play as right back before against Brighton, and when they beat Arsenal 3-0 at the Emirates Stadium, we beat Aston Villa, kept a clean sheet and won 3-0, so fair enough. Then the two centre backs was Levi Colwell and Fofana. The left back, it was Kukureya. They had the two midfield of Enzo Fernandez and Lavia. Then we had Neto on the right wing, Jadon Sancho on the left, Palmer as a number 10, and Lee and Jackson up top. So the only good thing I'll say is that Madueke was dropped, and that's a good thing. Of course, Sanchez started, which I was disappointed, but we kept a clean sheet, so I cannot complain too much. Now, in terms of the first half, it was a great first half. Like everyone that pitched today was absolutely superb. Of course, we did have some a bit of shaky moments, when Fofana gave the ball away to Ollie Watkins and all that stuff. Bit of shakiness, but other than that, it was a great first half. Like everyone that pitched in the first half was superb. The first goal that we scored came from Kukwaya of the left hand side, and this one I keep telling you, Kukwe in 13 is way better than Caicedo or maybe Gusto in 13 because Kukwe is good defensively and going forward, and he can cause the threat of the left hand side, and that's exactly what happened. Kukwe, he was making a great one of the left hand side. He saw Nicholas Jackson, he fed the ball to him. Nicholas Jackson shot. went past Martinez. He hit the post, but then it went in the 6 minutes to make it 1-0. Then after that, we just kept on going and going on going and causing more and more threats as the first half goes. So there was a time that Chelsea had an indirect free kick, which barely happens in football. So this is the first time I've ever seen that one. But I did say in the watch along, I don't think this will go in because when you see Martinez and you see the rest of the Aston Villa players out there, it's going to be impossible. Like if it went in, I'll be very shocked. But I just knew it wouldn't go straight in. But I think Martinez. I feel like he's the hero for Aston Villa because if it was for him, yeah, this scoreline could have been embarrassing because, like I said, Neto had the chance, saved by the goalkeeper. There's a time where Emi Martinez, yeah, made a massive mistake passing Nicholas Jackson, but he got the ball just ahead of Nicholas Jackson. That could have been, 2-0. I believe. Yeah, Cole Palmer had the chance, but it was saved as well. Like we had so many opportunities. I really hope here that our corners are better because every time we have a corner here, we it, the the delivery is sometimes not really that great. Enzo Fernandez first one came off the defender, then the second one it did touch the player, but unfortunately it was Fofana missed that chance there. So there we go. So I'm really hoping when we do our training, we learn how to do well from corners because Arsenal can do it, and we used to do it, way back before, but not anymore. So our set piece need to really improve. It really does need to improve. But yeah, the second goal, came from Enzo Fernandez. Palmer, in the last 6 games, I've only scored one goal, but now in this game, he scored an assist and he was back. So yeah, Paul Palmer fed the ball into Enzo Fernandez. He has scored, a brilliant goal past Martinez to make it 2-0. And the stats, says that since Enzo Fernandez got the force in the last 4 games in all competitions, 7 GA, which is unbelievable. And since after the international break, well, in the last 3 games, Enzo Fernandez have got 4 GA. He got an assist for the Arsenal game, he got a goal and an assist for the Leicester game, and he scored a goal today. So 4 GA in 3 Premier League games is absolutely superb. And this is the kind of performance I need to see Enzo doing consistently because he had another fantastic game. Fantastic game. So it looks like to me, Maweska is starting to get the best out of Enzo Fernandez. So there we go. So if Enzo Fernandez can do this consistently, then boy, maybe it'll not be a flop after all, and maybe I'll apologize to him and to Maweska as well. But today, Enzo Fernandez was superb scoring that goal. In the second half, again, you know, both teams have chances. I think we had more clear cut chances than Aston Villa because Nicholas Jackson, should have scored after that mistake from the goalkeeper, but then that didn't went in. Joao Felix could have scored a header, but that was off target. And I think that's it. That's all I can remember. Neto had the chance as well from that cross, brilliantly saved. So for me, like I said, the only thing I was disappointed is that this scoreline could have been way different. Like it could have been like maybe 5 or 6 Chelsea, 6-0 for Chelsea. That's the only thing I'm disappointed that this scoreline could have been very different. But other than that, like I said, just give me the win, give me the 3 points, and I will not complain. And like I said, I'm smiling. I'm not angry. I'm very happy with the win, and we take it from there. So it's as simple as that. So we move on. But yeah, the goal that we scored from a set piece. I believe it was. I believe yeah. I believe it was. I believe João Felix, I would have thought that Palmer was gonna take that shot, but he took his shot, and I was really surprised. But then it actually worked because Madueke, gave the ball into Palmer. Palmer. The fans wanted him to shoot. He did. I want to shot that is curler into the top left hand corner, and the celebration was back as well. 2 GA, Palmer man of the match for me. He is back for Chelsea. And that's why I keep telling people, yeah, Palmer is a very good player. He's not world class yet because he still needs to do this consistently and to also turn up in big games. But Palmer today, absolutely superb. 8 goals, 6 assists, 14 GA, unbelievable. So Palmer is definitely back for Chelsea. So let's hope he can do this consistently. So there we go. So yeah, that's all the goals we scored. Could have been more, like I said, in Kunku, made a great one. Jav, Madueke shot was saved by the goalkeeper. Then Jav makes missed a header. It could have been, more than three goals in this game. But we've won. We kept a clean sheet. We're third in the table for now. So yeah, we just move on and we take the 3 points, and then we can celebrate all we like. So there we go. So yeah, man, we beat Aston Villa in the Champions League. Top team. So yeah, man, happy days. So let's hope this form continues at Stamford Bridge. So there we go. Now talked about the performance. Now let's move on into the players. Sanchez, give credit to him. His distribution was good. He made some big saves and he kept a clean sheet. So to me, I still don't trust Sanchez. I want Philip Jorgensen to start a game against Southampton, but today I'm giving him credit. I really do give him credit. So fair play to Sanchez, man. Let's see if we can keep this up. Today kept a clean sheet, made some big saves. So yeah, man, Sanchez was really good. Fofana was superb as well. Other than that one moment where he just gave the ball away and all that stuff, defensively he was superb. Unfortunately, he did come off in the second half when Bradley Shaw came on. So I'm really hoping that it's not that serious. But West Fofana was superb. Levi Colwell. Honestly, that was absolutely brilliant from him, especially in that last minute where I believe Ollie Watkins could have scored, but then he just made that tackle. He made that defensive. He just made that defense then look really good. Where where Aston Villa could have scored and we could have got a clean sheet, but that didn't happen. So Lever Cole defensively today was absolutely superb. Cookwaya always does what Cookwaya does. Going forward, superb. Defensively, superb. Got the assist as well. So Cookwaya, I don't need to change my opinions on him. He has been superb for Chelsea in this season of Premier League. So there you go. Caicedo was a monster in the midfield. I'm telling you, Caicedo for me could be one of the best DMs so far in the Premier League. He made tackles, he made interceptions. Um, he got a. There was this one time where the referee gave a free kick to Villa, where um, where Caicedo didn't make a foul on Lucas Dini. So for me, the referee was absolutely a witness today. He really was. But Caicedo dominated that right back. Make tackles, interceptions. Like he was absolutely superb. Caicedo. He has done this very very consistently. So Caicedo was superb. Another player, Enzo Fernandez, like I said, 7 GA in his last 4 games, 2 goals in 2 games since the international break. So Enzo Fernandez is starting to get a bit better. I still need to see more from him, but for today, he was superb as well. you know, he, so yeah, keep it up, Enzo Fernandez, and you'll see that many fans will start to give you praise on your performance. Lavia, start in the lineup. What can I say? Lavia just do what he always does, winning balls back, making great tackles defensively. He was good. So yeah, kind of really much saying, man. Like everyone out there was superb. Palmer, like I said, man of the match, 1 goal, 1 assist. Both our wingers were superb. Jadon Sancho, disappointed that he didn't get an assist or a goal, but the skill, everything from Jadon Sancho was superb. Neto as well, off the right hand side, had chances, but listen, what I'm impressed is that he was making great ones and his crossing was absolutely brilliant as well. And that's the kind of wingers I need to see from now on. Like I said, Madueke needs to be dropped unless either Neto or Jadon Sancho isn't part of that squad. So there we go. But yeah, that's the kind of wingers I need to see. Jadon Sancho on the left, Neto on the right. Simple as that. Nicholas Jackson, did score. The only thing I'm disappointed is that it could have been more because he could have scored a hat trick today. Because of goalkeepers giving him the ball. Like there was one chance in the first half. Martinez gave the ball to him, then he didn't score. And the second one in the second half should have scored there because it was mistake by one of the Villa's defense. So to me, Jackson, in terms of shooting is getting a bit better, but I think he should have done more. Like to me, he scored, which was good, but I think he should have done a bit better with the choice that Villa gave to him. So that's the only thing I'm disappointed by Jackson. But listen, 8 goals for both Palmer and Nicholas Jackson. So what can I say, man? It's really good. Jackson has scored 11 GA, and he's not that far from Erling Haaland as well. So I believe Nicholas Jackson could be the underweight best striker or second best striker in the Premier League, because Erling Haaland is still first, but I think Nicholas Jackson might be second. So I have to go Lewis on that one. So fair enough to Nicholas Jackson, but there we go. In terms of substitutes, Badishiel, I mean, just had to do, had to make sure that doesn't do any balls or moment, and he nearly did, but he had to leave a call for that tackle. Jar Felix could have scored when he came on. The same goes for Nkunku. Who else came on? Madueke came on, was part of the third goal, got the assist on that one. Let me think. I think that's it. So Jao Felix and Kunku. Oh yeah, Gusto came on. I mean, it would, just hadn't really anything much to do. So, but we kept a clean sheet. So the substitutes came on and made an impact. Jao Felix and Kunku could have scored. Madueke got the assist. So listen, I'm a Wesker today. As always, I give him credit. He outclassed Unai Emery. He made Chelsea get the clean sheet, scored 3 goals. I feel like if he does in his interview that it could have been more, he's absolutely right. But on Wesker, so far, he's proven me wrong. Third place in the table, 25 points out of 39, in a good position. If we can keep this up, then I believe Chelsea this season will definitely finish in the top 4 and win a trophy. Because that's my expectation this season, and it hasn't even changed. So my Wesker, brilliant. The tactics, the substitutions, the lineup, all of it was superb. Every player there today was superb. Like, it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant from everyone. And yeah, Villa, they would have gone to Stamford Bridge and they could have won, but this time it didn't happen. So Maresca and his players have done better than Graham Potter and Pochettino. So there we go. But yeah, man, happy days, man. Chelsea keep on winning. Chelsea keep on getting a good position. As we're calling this right now, we're in third place, but things can change if Man City can get a result against Liverpool at Anfield. But we all know it's not going to happen. But we have to wait and see, man. But yeah, man, that is it for this match reaction for Chelsea 3, Aston Villa nil. Let me know in the comments down below whether you go disagree. Who was your man of the match? And do you agree with me about our defense and Sanchez being great? And do you think that this should be our starting lineup going into the next couple of games? Do let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, man, 3-0 Chelsea, 3 points, third in the table, a clean sheet. What can I say, man? Really good. We had to win, and that's exactly what we did. So there we go. But yeah, man, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget, if you're new, hit the subscribe button below, hit the bell notification so they never ever miss any of my content. Subscribe, like, comment, share. And don't forget, there will be a prediction tomorrow for game week number 14, because there are midweek games going into the festive period. So you guys don't to miss any of that one. So there we go. But yeah, man, thank you so much for watching. Big up to Chelsea, big up to Maresca, big up to everyone, including Palmer's my man of the match. Our next game is away against Southampton. Let's hope we can beat them, and then we'll take it from there. Then we got a big game next Sunday against Tottenham Hotspur at White Hart Lane. So 2 away games. Let's hope we can win both of them. So there we go. But yeah, man, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Goodbye. God bless. And as always, up the Chelsea. See you guys. Peace.